So which wedges should you be playing this year? I've tested every single model that each manufacturer has to offer to find out which one's best, and I'm here today at Sandmore Golf Club with Tom Irwin so he can hit them and give his impressions. Right, let's get into it. There are so many great options on the market right now. It is an impossible thing to try and decide on your own. I have my favorite in here, but what we're going to do is let Tom have a hit with all of them and let him give his opinion, and then we'll discuss it at the end. So we've got the TaylorMade MG4, the Callaway Opus Tungsten wedge, the Ping S159, the new Cleveland RTZ, and of course we cannot forget the Titleist Vokey SM10. All of these wedges have had 5-star reviews from me. They are absolutely fantastic, but let's give them to Tom and see what he thinks. We have 5 options for you to try. I have my own opinion about which I believe is the best wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Good.
But you're going to hit some shots with each of them and let me know what you think.
Okay.
So where would you like to start?
Well, I mean, it's like looking at a selection of ex-girlfriends, to be honest with you. I think I dated these for a couple of years, but that was before they went through the change. So
Yeah.
I used Ping glides for a long time. Understand that's not a glide.
Yeah.
Me and Vokey's, probably our relationship's a bit tempestuous, should we say. Cleveland, that was a very long-term relationship for a good 3 or 4 iterations of RTZ. We like those. Well, I had the brown heads.
Yeah.
This is my current gamer, and I think it's very similar to the Cleveland, which I'm saying is a benefit.
Yeah.
Never had a Callaway wedge.
Okay.
Should we start with Callaway, in fact?
Yeah, new girl on the block.
Yeah. Ooh. And this gives me an opportunity to say it's got an anti-glare shaft.
We can talk about anti-glare if you like.
You don't think it's a thing, do you?
Well, I certainly have never stood over a wedge shot and gone, I wish that shaft wasn't so shiny.
Have you not?
Have
you never played golf in the sunshine?
I tell you, I do believe anti-glare heads are a thing, because there have been times with one of these brands where I've stood over wedge shots and gone, I can't see the ball because the sun was shining.
Well, I'm saying that the shaft being a matte black is advantageous in sunny conditions because you don't get any glare.
Perfect.
So I'm into that.
So that's a point to the Callaway.
Yeah, well done to Callaway for putting a multi-compound grip on, which I basically think in this country there's no room for anything other than multi-compound grips.
Yeah.
I think tall velvet grips are kind of like a nice idea, but really when it's wet, you want one of these, don't you?
I think you get a bit more out the cord, definitely.
And this has got a dynamic gold.
So now the Callaway Opus Tungsten there's 2 different models. There's the Opus and then Opus Tungsten. This one's a bit more expensive, which is why it includes the anti-glare shaft and the nice grip. So this one's just got a little bit more weight in the head to help you with your sort of strikes and your performance. And really good club. This really nice.
So it's 115 gram shaft, and it's mid what?
Mid-flight.
Okay. Tungsten is like basically sending off alarm bells in my head, going tungsten in a wedge head. Is it not going to just be really clunky?
No, not necessarily. Well, you did like the Cobra wedge. That had loads of tungsten in it.
Did it?
Yep. It's just all about trying to get the sweet spot in the sweet spot, isn't it?
Okay. I like the way it sits. It's beautiful head shape, that, isn't it?
So the tungsten's at the top of the head, which means it's going to help you flight the ball down.
Oh, see that grab?
That's some spin, didn't it?
That was new.
That was spinny. So, like, generally, players need to flight wedges down. So having the tungsten at the top of the head raises the CG, helps you launch it lower.
Okay. It's quite a glamorous head.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's like, it's not forged, is it?
Yeah, this is like as good as it comes.
It's beautiful. It's got a very long neck. It's quite elegant sort of thing, isn't it? Like the way it sits a lot.
It's got quite a square leading edge, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's quite distinct in Callaway. I used a set of Callaway wedges a couple of years ago. That seemed to have very square, and it just helped me aim better somehow.
Yeah. Feels like it might wear pretty quick, this, because of how sort of shiny it is.
Yeah. It does come in different finishes, I believe.
I feel like I'm presenting a lot of hosel. Oh,
That was nice.
Jaffy, wasn't it?
Moved through the sand well, didn't it there?
Did, yeah. Because I'm hitting so far behind it, it needs to move.
That was lovely. You like that?
I think that that is a very bunkery sole, isn't it? Because that's allowing me to open that 56. So I would normally use a 60 for bunker shots.
Yeah.
So that's allowing me to open that up quite a lot.
Yeah.
And is gliding through that lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Plenty of spin.
Yeah.
I sort of felt like with that club I could really like slap the sand.
Yeah.
Which
Get
just
that.
sort of like helps me pop it up with more spin.
Get that lovely sort of bunker shot noise.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I think if I am choosing a wedge,
Yeah.
I think a 50-yard pitch is probably a big factor, because like full shots are full shots, right? And there's no sort of nerve or paranoia or whatever. And I think we've demonstrated today there's more than one way of playing a bunker shot.
Yep.
And obviously for little chip shots, you've got lots of options. But quite often with a pitch, it's just you've got to hit the shot. There's no other way of doing it.
Yep.
And it is a shot that kind of fills a lot of golfers with dread, isn't it? The half shot with their wedges.
Yeah.
So you really want something you're comfortable with to hit these shots with. So I think this to me is the sort of most interesting bit in terms of how I would go about choosing a wedge. And I've been working quite hard at this in terms of just trying to get lots of rotation and get like quite a nice, flatter, checky fly. What's up with you?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing. Ooh, nice.
What's your problem, pal?
Laughing at how technical your brain is.
Technical?
Yeah.
What's technical about it?
Well, there's always a thought with you. I just see it and hit it.
Just trying to turn my shoulders. It's not exactly
just
technical, is it?
Low bunt. I just see the low bunt and feel it, and it comes out.
Weight on your left foot.
There you go.
Hips right.
More technique.
So you can use the bounce. Nice neutral hand position. Halfway back and then just turn.
Jesus.
Stab the shit out of
Stab
it.
the ground.
Excuse my French.
How does it feel?
It feels light, is what I would say.
Even with the tungsten in the head. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Feels really light, actually. I don't know if that shaft's light.
Maybe the shaft's heavy, and like heavy shaft makes the head feel lighter.
115. Yeah, I just don't. It feels light, and
Okay.
therefore I feel like I'm.
Picking it.
Yeah, or just I'm not really sure where it is.
Fine. I think that's heavy shaft, light head.
Yeah. See, I'm now enjoying the benefits of the anti-glare shaft.
Ooh. Strike. Great launch.
Spinny as hell.
Spin rate, 11,000.
Right.
So at 10,000, the ball comes backwards.
Better.
A bit further.
Better altogether.
Okay, zero path.
Yeah.
Spin, 11,000.
Club
Launch,
face.
27.
That was a good shot as well.
Yeah. Carry 92.
That right.
It's about right for a 56.
Everything's about right there.
How does the club feel when you're doing full shots?
It still feels light, but I think this is mainly a shaft thing.
Strike.
Path 3 left.
0.8 minus. 11,000 spin. Could do a lot worse than that.
Heel
That's
strike.
really good performance. Happy with that?
Yeah, I mean, the shaft is light, definitely. It feels light, and I know we're joking about the anti-glare thing. It looks a bit graphite-y. I know it's not graphite, but it kind of, that's it, what's in your head about it. I do think this has got a very long neck.
Yeah.
I do like the way it sits behind the ball. I do like the head shape. I do like the kind of very standard issue grooves, as in there's nothing there that's like making my head go busy.
Yeah.
And the data seems good.
Data's really good.
And that is not to be understated, the benefits of that multi-compound grip.
Let's go ping now.
And it's S59 family,
S159.
but is that sort of part?
No. So like it's a whole new family of wedges.
And is the dot of any relevance?
Black dot for lie angle.
Which is standard.
Standard.
Yeah.
First impressions, anti-glare head.
First impressions, it's nice, I think, that Ping do things slightly differently from everybody else. So they've kind of got the
Ping shaft.
Ping shaft, ping grip. It is a different looking kind of finish, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're saying it's anti-glare. I think it's quite a cool kind of very understated sort of grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where the Callaway, I think, is kind of like I say, kind of glamorous and elegant. This sort of feels much more sort of understated, and it's a nice looking, very nice looking.
Something cool in the Ping wedge grip is it's longer than a standard grip, and it has different thumb positions.
I like that.
For your pitching distance control system.
Yeah.
So you would buy into that, wouldn't you?
That is a very good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the longer grip in itself is a good idea.
They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
And it's a great idea.
Yeah, and this doesn't get old, does it? The dot system.
No,
So
the dot system not changed.
this is a black dot, which is standard lie angle.
Yep.
And I do think that is a very good way still of simplifying things for the customer in terms of the varying different lies that are available.
Yep.
And this is 159, so Ping have had S59s for a long time. So this sort of, it feels like a tour issue glide is what I would say.
Yeah.
Like initially
it's an upgrade on the glide, but you know, it's like a new wedge family.
But it's got glide characteristics.
Yes, yeah. Well, Ping when something's good, Ping don't change it, do they?
Yeah.
Ping are very good at keeping the same stuff.
It's quite a compact head, but it feels like there is more in the toe, perhaps.
Yep.
And again, it seems to have that grind again, which is kind of, I think, helping it sit nice on this pretty tight turf. It looks like it's got a lot of grooves.
Yeah.
I don't know if is that a thing?
It might have more, yeah.
Feels like it's going to be spinny if you don't hit it an inch behind it.
If you don't fat it, yeah, that'd be.
Yeah. But it does have a lot of grooves, doesn't it? Like very tight kind of groove pattern.
Yep.
Nice.
Good behind the ball, isn't it?
It is good behind the ball, yeah. It's got so many grooves.
Yeah, it does have.
They're like half as far apart as the others.
Yeah. Ooh, there was the sound. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not quite so convinced about how that's sitting when I'm opening that up. I feel like I'm presenting quite a lot of this ground sole at it.
Okay. Bit chunky.
Yeah, but it's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it works.
Yeah. So one of the things that I panic about in bunkers is knifing it.
Okay.
And often I feel like I grip my sort of, if you look at my fidgets, I kind of go down the shaft and then I think, don't do that, you'll knife it, and then go back up the shaft, and then invariably fat it a bit.
Right.
So this grip system is actually pretty cool, isn't it?
It's right up your street. I knew you'd like that.
Well, do you know what? One of the things that I hate about golf is that no one ever gives you like any kind of little tells for how far to stand away from the ball, and all these things matter. So I think like consistency of where you put your hands, that's a really big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surprised it's allowed. Right.
It's almost like a training aid.
Yeah. Oh.
You happy there?
Something's good about that.
So you weren't sure about how it was sitting, but you like how it plays?
Yeah, but then I think once you've hit one good shot, I mean, it just shows you how much confidence is a thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
That has just a Ping shaft in it.
With its many grooves. That sits lovely. See, that feels like I can hit that shot that I want to hit.
Yeah.
That kind of
Get your shoulder out of the way shot.
low launch. I like that. Yeah, that just feels like it's sat nicely behind the ball, very tight to the turf. I feel like it's going to kind of drive it forwards. Probably like it a bit flatter to try and stop that
Yeah.
leftness.
Yeah. Understood. Sits well though, doesn't it?
If I put my hands up a bit, perhaps.
Nice.
Yeah, I just think that's good. That.
The Ping.
Okay. So I'm into this. I know we said it over there, but this grip thing, fair dues. Like longer grip, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
We might actually hit extra balls with this one just so I can try it out.
Cool.
So that is now feeling very toe up to me.
Okay.
It's also got a long neck. Ah.
Oh, sounded great though,
Lovely,
didn't
yeah.
it? We're happy there, aren't we? Very. 11th thou.
Right.
Carry 93. Path -1.
That was middled.
Strike. Pull. Plenty of spin though there, isn't there? You
Yeah.
can see the ball hopping. 12 thou. So I think the spin has to be a factor in this decision-making process.
More spin the better.
More spin the better, 100%.
For everyone.
For every single buddy in the world.
Because spin's your friend.
With a wedge, spin is vital.
Well, it keeps it straight as well, doesn't it?
Keeps it straight, helps the ball stop. The better the player, the closer their ball finishes to their pitch mark.
Yeah.
So the more spin, the better.
So let's just test this grip system, right? So I'm going to go, I'll go most extreme, shall I? Right down to the bottom,
Yeah,
but full swing it.
sure.
See if I can not knife it.
Let's see.
No, that's ridiculous. Can't do that, can I?
Go all the way to the bottom and let's just see how many yards it takes off.
But I can't full swing it, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Tried so hard not to knife that.
So that has
Taken 15 off.
15 yards.
It's genius.
Genius.
Right, and now I'm going to go. Now I'm going to go second up from the bottom.
Okay. So hopefully this is going to add 5. So we need this to go 85 or 86.
I think it's probably not going to be bad, you know.
84. So there you go. The wedge system works.
That is, I mean,
Props to Ping. You're happy there, aren't you?
one of the problems I have with the gripping down to take yardage off is just strike.
Yeah.
I think once you get used to it, it's
Yeah.
really a good way of doing stuff.
Perfect.
Big,
Happy with the Ping?
yeah. So this is like old friend stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like going back home.
yeah. And I know this doesn't matter, but I mean that has got massive shelf appeal, hasn't it? That would look very cool
That's
in your
great.
bag.
Yeah.
Very cool in your bag.
Yep.
And mid bounce, so 10 degrees of bounce, which is a bit less than we've
A
been
bit less than what we've had in the other two. Others have been 12.
which I think I would prefer, to be honest with you. And then because of that slightly less bounce, they'd then be able to be a bit softer with the grind. So there's basically more of the bounce remains, is how I would describe that.
Something about the Cleveland for me is like how aggressive like the grooves and the face milling look.
Yeah,
So like you stand there and I think you think the ball's going to come back to your feet. You know, it's going to spin so much.
yeah. And again, it's another wedge-specific shaft. This has got a
Tall velvet.
tall velvet grip on, which I would definitely get changed if it was me. I like the way that sits as well. That feels lighter. That wedge shaft feels lighter to me.
Yeah.
God, that grabbed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Quite an aggressive shot.
Yeah.
I like the way that's sitting, actually. They all feel a bit toe up.
I think you might have a slightly flatter lie angle, do you, in your...
I think I would like
Game
a
or
slightly
wedge.
flatter lie angle. I really like how that's coming out.
How does it feel off the face?
It feels very, very soft. Shoved it.
Shoved it. Feels like it's going to spin, don't you?
Do you think?
Yeah. Like the face milling's so aggressive.
Steve got it on the toe, hasn't it?
You see, yeah.
That's putting me off, actually. It's a different finish on the toe than it is on the...
Well, I think what they've tried to do is like they've tried to give you. It's not like a full face groove,
Yeah.
but it almost is a full face groove.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Which I think is like that's a confidence thing for opening the face up. Pop that up nicely.
That came out a lot higher.
Much higher, didn't
Presumably me.
it? Yeah, I think that's probably you. Yeah. Oof, soft. Any issues with how it sits?
No, but it does feel super buttery, this. I
Yeah.
don't know what the finish is on this, but it feels like very, very soft. Be interested to see what it's like to pitch with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, these, whatever the grind is on all those we've used so far, is just
Suits you.
pretty perfect out of this bunker, isn't it?
Compact head, that isn't it? The Cleveland. It's definitely smaller, I think, than the previous RT-X.
Yeah, it feels quite tight.
But definitely.
So this is like kind of a roundier in
Yeah.
every regard.
Yep.
Like it feels roundier in the sole, roundier in the toe. So it almost feels like there's less ground interaction with like it's a curved bottom,
How it
isn't
sits, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd expect this to have less of that sort of left launch.
Ooh, lovely strike.
Yeah, I like that. That feels like it's going to be pretty versatile off like tight lies and stuff with that slightly curved bottom.
Yep. Strike. Nice.
It's good, that, isn't it?
Cleveland. Just like old home, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, I would say I think I'm someone who's pretty got a pretty flat angle of attack, shallow angle of attack. Right,
Cleveland.
do you like that sole?
Yep.
It's cute. Head's cute. Not into the shininess, that's the only thing.
The glare.
Turf interaction, extreme. Worst shot so far. I think that is... I don't think that sole is helping me now.
No. 9,600 spin.
So that is...
Ball's launching higher.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Cleveland.
So there's a bit of...
It's not working.
I think that's the
7,000 spin.
The sole that I was liking
Around the greens.
around the greens. I'm
And
not sure
short
it's
shots.
helping me. I think it's making me dig. I think it's digging a bit.
Okay. Vokey.
Oh dear.
Worth noting, this is the #1 wedge on tour.
I sort of got anxiety. So this has got the
A line.
It's not the new Align with a very pronounced. It's the old Torv. It's the old Align.
Yep.
Which is not quite as pronounced. I'm a big fan personally of that. I
Yep.
think it's a really good way of getting your grip in the right place and it feels good in your hand. Again, a wedge flex shaft, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a different look. Like it is. I think it just something about the head shape on them feels different to me.
Yep.
I don't know whether they're tighter, sort of from toe to heel, maybe perhaps smaller and then sort of longer from top to bottom. But something about the look of them. And this is sort of mid bounce again. This is 8 degrees bounce.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's definitely a distinct shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vokey have their own shape.
But loads and loads and loads and loads of combinations of shapes and grinds and bounces.
Oh, yeah. More than any other brand,
Yeah.
they have like lots of different options.
So you ought to be able to find one that's right for you.
Oh, well, they do like quite a good wedge fitting, I think, where they turn up at your home club with all 12 bounce options and like allow you to hit loads of different shots, and it's pretty good process.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
I think that to me is sitting more like a wedge. That doesn't feel toe up.
So that one is 2 degrees flat.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
That's a good spot. Yeah, that's a golfer spot. That.
Yeah.
Because that one was fit for me.
Oh, okay.
So
Quite tight.
but definitely.
So does this Vokey. I think that is what I'm getting at with Vokeys, where I think heel to toe they just look smaller to me. And this again is like quite a shiny finish, a bit like the Callaway. It feels like it's, I don't know. There's something in those milled heads, isn't there? I don't know if they're that even what they are, but in the TaylorMade head and in the Cleveland head, where it feels like it's gonna make it spin. It's like sandpaper almost.
Yeah.
Whereas the shinier finish doesn't quite give you that feeling.
Oof.
Like that, though.
Nice that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? That's coming out lovely. Feels like a lot of head now.
Yeah. Oof. So much about how that feels.
That feels possibly the softest so far. Actually, feels like very smooth. That was sort of spinny and choppy across it, wasn't it?
I think probably one of the softest feels for these length of shot off the Vokey.
Yeah, it feels buttery. It's like very bladey, isn't it?
Lots and lots of spin
Yeah.
in testing.
Well,
Nice.
it's like old school sort of blade type of feel, isn't it?
Yeah. That's cool. It's good.
It's great. That instantly feels like heavier.
Okay.
It just feels like there's more to it.
Yep.
In an entirely positive way. Feels like it's sat a bit shut. That was good.
Yep. Lovely strike.
That was a good shot.
11,000 spin.
Yeah.
Very good. Strike. It's happening for us now, isn't it?
Don't mind that either.
12,000 spin. One more. Carry 93, pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. We're back. Hit the sign. 11,000 spin.
It is nice, isn't it?
So,
and this is what I'm playing with.
yep.
So, similar to the Clevelands, when I came out of Clevelands, I had a sort of a series of short relationships, and now I have sort of settled on these TaylorMades. I think I'm in my third set of these TaylorMade wedges, which are called MG4s. We've had MG3s, haven't we, and MG2s,
Yes.
presumably,
Yes.
which I've played both with. I like some of the detailing on these heads. Like, I know this doesn't matter, but it kind of feels like, oh, it's still spinning there.
Yeah.
It feels like something you could shave with, perhaps. And again, I think the styling of them like look good in your bag.
Yeah.
It's a very cool little logo.
It's sort of like they've kept it very clean, haven't they?
Yeah,
Which I think is great.
They will do what they're calling a TW grind, won't they? Where they grind the bottom of the sole off.
Yeah. So it has a lot. That the TW grind is available in the 56 and the 60, because those are the only wedges Tiger uses.
Yeah.
And it just has lots of different relief, like off the heel and the toe, because of how like weirdly a Tiger likes to vary his shots.
But if you get that, it says TW on here.
It does say. I think that's worth the extra.
However much. And this is 12 degrees of bounce.
Yep.
Which you would say is quite a lot, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But I think probably fairly standard now for a 56.
Yeah, and this has got TaylorMade Golf Pride grip in it, and it's got Dynamic Gold Tour Issue wedge shaft, 115 grams.
Yep.
Feels a tiny bit shorter. Also feels a bit flatter.
Nice.
Just dunging it down there. So I think that there's a lot of things that appeal to me about this. I like the finish of the head.
Yeah.
I like that like little bit of flatness in the lie.
I think
I feel like I can just open the face slightly and it's still going to just go forwards.
worth noting that that's the only raw face wedge
Right.
of the 5. So if you're into your tour gossip,
Yeah.
most tour players play with like a raw finish because it's softer
Yeah.
and probably more spin.
I think there's something in it because that's how it looks like that as well. I think it looks slightly different.
Yeah.
Like of these, the Callaway is the sort of shiniest.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not sure if that's a look
I
I'm
think
after.
it looks and feels rougher,
Yeah.
which I think again just gives you more spin.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying about this.
Yeah.
It sort of feels like it's something that's going to work for you,
Yeah.
and that feels the heaviest of the lot as well.
Okay.
It's the same weight
It's
shaft.
the same
yeah.
weight shaft, maybe
Yeah.
it's just got a heavier head.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I just routinely go for 60 out of bunkers these days.
Yeah. Lob wedge all the way.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, more loft, more options, more stopping power.
So I'm going to open this up a bit. Oh, it's so good.
Sevy managed just fine with a 56, though, didn't
Yeah. I think
he? And Jack Nicklaus.
so I'm just going to try and play this one with a slightly square face because that's what we're doing with those others. Okay.
Happy?
So I think what I'm seeing, the difference between the best cavity and the best budget, and then these 5 more premium models, is they just feel a bit more versatile. Like
Yeah.
the grind and the bounce combination on all of them just feels like they're all a bit more workable. And there's a more variety of shots available to you, including the half pipe.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, so I've taken to hitting these shots with a 60
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that how you played as a kid? Or you 56 everywhere?
yeah,
Nice.
a bit stabby, wasn't it?
Well, I think that's because of where the ball was placed.
Knifed.
But I also found that with this one, because of the raw face, this also feels very soft.
Yeah, it feels a little bit light actually. I think that shaft is a little bit light.
Well, you've got Project X, because big dog, aren't you?
Yeah,
Punchy, heavy, strike.
yeah.
Sounded right, didn't it?
And just coming off, I think, lovely.
Yeah.
And I really like the grind on the.
And generally, when that lower flight means more spin.
Yeah.
So the ones that pop up, I don't like to see those.
Yeah.
Whereas that thing just comes out pretty flat, doesn't it?
Yes.
Loads and loads of spin.
They were all, I think, really good to pitch with. I mean, one thing I would say is that it's on these shots where maybe you'd want to think about going a little bit flatter just to get the.
100%. This is where, so when I test these clubs, I 100% notice, like it's 5 yards left if the lie angle isn't correct.
Yeah.
At least 5 yards left.
Just takes out that sort of heel interaction.
Well, but even then, that's not really how it's nothing to do with the heel interaction. It's just if the face is tilted that way, it points more left.
Yeah, and I think that some of the way the finishes, that rounder finish, I think sort of perhaps helps that a little bit on some of them. So the Cleveland's got, I think, a sort of slightly more curved sole, which I think is probably helping off a standard lie.
Right. TaylorMade.
Grip feels fatter.
Yes.
Feels like it's sat nice and flat.
You like the anti-glare face.
I like the face. I like the look of the face.
Strike.
It's just going forwards. I just feel like it's going forwards more. Spinning loads.
12,000 spin, 95 carry.
Yeah.
Strike. Nice.
Just think that, I mean, that just taking the bit off the lie, I just think improves everything.
Yeah. 11,000 spin. We love the raw finish, don't we? Nice.
I mean, they've just gone basically through the same launch window.
Yeah.
I just think there's a lot of good things happening there. I feel like there's not much club between hosel and face, which I like.
Yep.
The long neck,
It's putting you off.
it's just not a fan. I like the sort of trad, feral type of look as well.
Yeah.
Like just everything about it just looks like how I want a wedge to look.
Yeah.
And the grind and the everything.
Right, Tom. So you've hit all the clubs now in our extremely thorough test. Talk to me about which one you think is the best wedge this year.
So I do think this is quite a hard thing to do because there's a lot of product,
Yep.
right? And we're talking about brands that have been making golf clubs for years and years and years and years. So they're not making bad ones, right?
Yeah.
And we're trying to test something within a moment, okay? And I'm a human being. So we've got an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to do this. Whereas in reality, golfers are going to use these clubs for a season or 2 seasons. Well, wedges may be slightly different. You're meant to change your wedges really frequently, aren't you?
Well, if you can afford it.
If you can afford it. So I think that this is kind of a moment in time, and we're trying to do this as thoroughly as possible by hitting a variety of shots with the same golf ball in the same conditions, with the same person. But there's still going to be lots of variables to that. Although I did it most of those wedges
They're
like
pretty
first
good.
time.
Yeah, pretty good.
So in terms of what is best, I think what I'm saying is what is best today for me in these conditions. I think the reality is I'll be happy playing with all of those. I think what I would do is I would go and get fitted, and I would change the setup slightly. So I might go for slightly flatter lie, I might go for a slightly heavier shaft. I would certainly go for a slightly thicker grip in all of them, I think. And I'll potentially go for a slightly different grind in a couple of them. But basically, within the parameters of a fitting, I'd be comfortable using any of those clubs.
I think it really comes down to personal preference, doesn't it? Because I genuinely believe that they're in any of these brands' lineups, you could get fit for a set of wedges that you really perform well with.
Yeah.
But it does come down to a little bit about how does it sit behind the ball, and these are all like subjective opinions as opposed. So like there's not like this is out and out the best one. It's I like the look of this one. The performance was really good when I've hit all the shots with it, and but like you say, if you went and got fit and tried them all, like in a funny world, you could end up in any of these if you went completely agnostic with it.
Yeah. And I think so. One of my personal preferences as a golfer is I definitely think I prefer a matte finish.
Okay.
And we've been sort of half joking about the anti-glare thing. It's not so much anti-glare. It's just kind of the matte finish. There's something about it that feels softer, that feels like the ball's going to be more workable. So that is one thing that is definitely a preference of mine.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I'm looking for things that aren't confusing me. So I don't want anything that's like popping in my head thinking that's weird or why is that like that. And I think long necks I'm not a fan of. The Cleveland's got some grind on the toe, which kind of makes you look twice, and you would get used to it. But again, it's probably detailing that I would prefer not to have to process, which is definitely a unique thing to me. Hitting the full shots was interesting. The Vokey, I was mustard on the full shots. I really enjoyed using that for those 100 yards, sort of full out 56 shots. I think the grip system on the ping, people might think that's a bit of a novelty, a bit gimmicky, but that is a very, very efficient way of taking yardage off and giving yourself different distances that you can hit the same club. Much better, I think, than messing around with length of swing or speed of swing, even worse, because you're changing one thing and everything else is the same.
Yeah.
And if you can get a little bit of practice in to obviously deal with that variety in terms of distance from the ball, so you're making the same contact, I think that is a really good method for a lot of golfers, and that grip is definitely helping you do that. So I think that was a positive for them. That ping has got a lot of grooves, which makes it an interesting thing to look at.
Yeah, you did mention that quite a few times.
But again, that sort of, for me, that sort of speaks to that sort of busyness that perhaps is not for me, but again, it's something you probably get used to.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to make me make a choice, aren't you?
I'd like you to make a choice, yeah. For the viewer,
Yeah.
as the everyman.
Yeah, so I'm gaming the TaylorMade.
Yeah.
So I have no problems at all with the TaylorMade, and I think it would, for me, be a winner. I think if I was picking a winner from today, as in I've arrived with a preconceived set of ideas about product, based on years of playing golf with most of this product before, I think the ping, probably stands out for me as something that is a really good balance of stuff. Like, it feels quite forgiving.
Yeah.
And I think that sort of speaks to perhaps some of the build-up of glide knowledge in wedges,
Yeah.
which has always been a very playable club. I like the sole, the grind on that one, particularly over the sole. It's got a lot of bounce on it. I do like that grip system, and I think it's performed well in all of the pitching, bunker shots, chips and full shots that we've hit. So I think if forced to make a decision, I think I'll probably go for the ping.
Nice. I agree with a lot of that. It's tough, isn't it? Because I think when most people think wedge, they go straight to Vokey, and like testament to Titleist and Vokey, like it's brilliant, isn't it? Like, it's a great club. It feels great. It's a shape we know. It's interesting you say ping. I really like the ping. To be fair, I think the many groove thing is a bit of a thing, to be fair, but I probably chose the Callaway in terms of what worked the best for me. The Callaway Opus Tungsten, I know it's a little bit more expensive because of the added tungsten, but just in terms of like the flight it gave me on the pitch shots and the bunker shots and whatever, it was just like absolutely perfect. I can sort of get over the long neck, and I really like how sort of straight that leading edge is. But again, all these are like sort of opinions, aren't they? Like, it's my own, that's just like my experience, but like they all performed so well.
I think it's almost, the one thing I would finish with, it's almost other than driver, the most important category to go and get fitted in.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's so many variables of loft and bounce and lie.
Oh, you sort of can't do it by yourself.
As well as the normal stuff of shaft and grip and whatever else. And the delivery of how you deliver the golf club will dictate which one of those things is going to work best for you. And I think you can instantly go from looking like an absolute duffer with the wrong wedge setup because of how you're delivering it. And you really can find a wedge setup that works for you. And I think there was a little bit of evidence of that today when I was struggling to hit open face bunker shots with the premium and cavity back wedges, but not with these. And I was getting the best performance off the TaylorMade because it's closest to my own setup of a little bit flatter.
Yeah.
So I think that would be an overarching message for me, is if you're going to spend 400, 500 quid on 3 wedges, go and get fitted for them.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a proper investment, isn't it, now?
Yeah.
It's not, you're not just going and buying a couple of wedges. It's like, it's a serious deal.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you get it right. But I think in doing that, you have to go and try them all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Go find a fitter that has them all with all the different bounce and grinds, and hit shots off of grass if you can. Yeah. Because that turf interaction's massive. Hitting shots off a mat, it's not like a true representation, in my opinion.
But it spins more, doesn't it?
It spins, and like there's help.
You get away with it.
You get away with a lot of shots where on the turf, like having the right bounce will help you get away with it. But if you're playing the wrong thing, you definitely won't. So that would be our advice, I think. Yeah. There you go. If you've enjoyed that, if you could please like and subscribe, that helps get this video out to more people, and that helps us make more cool content like this. So any help you can give us, and that'd be great.